Aloha everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host Chad Owens. Happy Monday. I hope you all had an amazing Father's Day weekend. Shout out again to all the dads out there holding it down and doing the most for your children. You know, being a father, it's one of the greatest gifts, if not the greatest gift in the world. You know, the day my son was born, my life changed forever. And then along came my two daughters, and you know, that completes our family of 5, and it's just been an amazing journey. So all you dads out there, all you family men, hey, congratulations. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Look, we got an exciting show for you guys today, as always, but I had to share that. Being a dad is so special. So yeah, thank you to my kids. Thank you to my wife. I love you guys so very much. Mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's make Long's Drugs a part of our days. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Matt Fitzpatrick is your Brookline US Open champion, and he hit one of the shots of the ages. He said this is one of his best shots, if not the best shots he's ever hit. On 18, he was 156 yards away, staring at a green that was surrounded by rough and a bunker, and he had to be perfect. And he did just that using his 9-iron. He called this a squeezy fade. All right, so what a fade in golf is when you push the ball from left to right. Right, when you draw it, or some people hook it, it's from right to left. And so I guess he did a squeezy fade to put himself on that green 18 feet away, setting up for par. He finished with a 2 under, shooting a 68, which gave him that crown. So Matt, congratulations, man. You squeezy faded your way in to becoming this year's US Open champion. Congrats. We're gonna stay right here in the golf lane as our very own Jerry Campani has a fun article in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser talking about golf, and that it's a game that we love to hate. Well, he's talking about his new golf buddy. I'm just gonna leave it there because I do want you guys to go read this. And he talks about how golf is a game that teaches us so much. Humility. You know, it's a chance to go in and have conversations, right? If you're not a professional golfer or not aspiring to be a golfer, you're what we call weekend golfers, right? It's the leisure golf. You go out there to have fun, to get away from your everyday, and your golf partner, buddy, or your group, it's supposed to be a good time. Supposed to be. And I've been guilty of this, you know, going out with the mindset, you know what, I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. I'm not gonna take this game too seriously. But in the end, we always do, because there's always that competitor in us, right? Where a shot we believe we should have hit, but we don't practice it 8 hours a day, so we don't hit the shot, we mess it up, you know, things like that. And I have to be honest, I may or may not have accidentally broke the club head in my early golf days, accidentally, you know, but those days are far behind me. Today, I really enjoy the game of golf. It is a stress-free environment. You know, I'm not worried about the shot that I just hit. I'm just focused on the next shot, having fun, being in good company. And like I said, Jerry Campani has an amazing article. I want you guys to go check this out. Jerry, thanks for this one. It is very inspiring in a way as well. So, and to his new golf buddy, I'll just say this. KJ, man, we'll see you in about 40 years. Paul Honda has an amazing article for a group of amazing athletes, and he's talking about the Hawaii High School Hall of Honor. You know, these 12 athletes need to be recognized, need to be celebrated, because they were able to persevere through this pandemic. They were able to stay focused, stay committed, stay on track, and perform, continue to perform through all of this adversity. And so I want you guys to go check out this article. 12 amazing athletes. You know, I wanted to read the list and go down the names, but I don't want to just read their names, because each name, they've got their achievements and what they was able to accomplish. I want you guys to go and check this out. I want you guys to read up on these athletes, because they deserve it, right? And a lot of them are going to go on to play, college ball. Some maybe playing pro baseball. So go check them out, because it was tough on everybody, right? But it was the hardest on our athletes. And although these 12 got recognized and made it into the Hawaii High School Hall of Honor, there are so many more athletes that had to endure this pandemic, that worked hard, that stayed committed, that did all the things that these athletes did. But at the end of the day, sports, there's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be someone who not necessarily loses, but learns something more about themselves. And so to all the athletes that persevered through this pandemic, hey, just because your name isn't on this list, just because you're not in this awards, in part of this Hall of Honor, it doesn't mean that you didn't do enough. That's not what it's about. You need to be proud of what you've accomplished, and the ability that you showed being able to push through the pandemic. And if you finished, right, your high school career and you graduated, that's a win. Yeah, you may not have achieved the athletic achievements you wanted. You may not have gotten that scholarship. But I'll tell you what you got. You got life lessons through this pandemic that's going to help you for the rest of your life. It's going to allow you to be successful through everything else that you choose to do. So I just want to wish you all good luck, and just continue to grind it out. Continue to work hard, because there will be more adversity. The pandemic helped set you guys up for the adversity you guys are going to face later in life. And so keep working hard, stay positive, and congratulations to those who did make it on this honorary list. Go check it out. It's been an eventful weekend, like I alluded to. It was Father's Day weekend, but on top of that, it was the Priority Destinations Pro, the World Surf League's qualifier series that was going on this week. And this was held at Ala Moana Bowls in Magic Island, where everyone's setting up their tents at yesterday. It was packed with people. Yeah, there was also a surf contest going on. Age groups from the youngsters all up to the adults. 96 competitors were, out there waiting for their heats, waiting to do their thing. And in surfing, the unpredictable thing is the waves, right? The conditions. And most surf contests have what's called a holding period, where they can hold down the spot for 8 days, right? A week to 8 days, where they get to pick the 2 to 3 best days for surf, waves, wind, everything, all the conditions. They want the best conditions for the contest and for the competitors. And so that's kind of how it works. Yesterday, there was some waves, there was some good size, but I know it's going to continue to get better. Today, I know it's probably firing out there at Ala Moana Bowls, and so I know they're loving it. Dave Reardon, again, has this in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. He says, hey, this could create some magic. Maybe it's because it's at Magic Island, but I think the magic he's talking about is the sport itself, right? Hey, it's legendary. We all know it goes back to Duke Kahanamoku and what he was able to do for us in the sport of surfing. But today, I think more than ever, the sport of surfing is becoming so much more popular, right? Young kids, everyone's just trying to get into it. Hey, being a bodyboarder, surfing, it's a water sport. You're out there catching waves. There's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. I do it recreationally. I do it for fun. I've done, a couple competitions, and it does create that competitive atmosphere. Like anything else, the more you do it, the more relaxed you are in those situations. And surfing, you definitely have to be relaxed out there. You have to be in the best state of mind so you can just go out there and have fun. But look, congratulations to all the competitors that are in this. Good luck, because this is just a stepping stone, right? It's the qualifying series. There's a lot more to come, and there's a lot more a lot more waves that you guys are going to be catching in the near future. And the WSL is always providing more and more opportunities for surfers to rise. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I hope you guys are off to a great start. You know what it is, man. Have your foot on the gas. You got to start fast. Build that momentum that's going to sustain you through the week. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's make Long's Drugs a part of our day. See you guys Wednesday. Aloha.